fresh snow on the ground this morning, and it is opening morning for Kentucky Modern Firearm. So we're all set up in the tower. We got about a little over an hour before sunup. We're probably about 45 minutes before legal shooting. So I got my son with me today. What's up, guys? And we're excited. Hopefully we'll get some of these big bruisers to come on out of here. I got Tink 69 on a wick over right outside the food plot on a tree. So hopefully that'll hold anything up that's coming across here so that we can get it, a good shot during legal shooting. So stay tuned. It's going to be an eventful morning. All right, everybody, so we are back at it. It is about 7 minutes till 2, or 1400 for us military types. Headed back out to the lease, and this morning was really, nothing. Austin and I had a nice buck and a doe. He looked like he was kind of tending to that doe, almost 2 hours before sunup, and then nothing came into the food plot. From our crew, the only one that had any encounter was Matt. Matt, what'd you see this morning?
Seen 2 does right at daybreak, walked the ridge, walked up towards you, David, and about an hour later had a doe come cruising by, but other than that, not a whole lot of action. It's cold.
Oh, cold. It was definitely cold this morning.
Cold this morning.
So headed back out, we're going to divide it up a little bit. Austin is actually going down to his own stand overlooking that creek, and I'm going to get back in the tower, and then Matt is going back to the pond bottom. So we're going to have pretty much all areas of this lease covered tonight, and I think we've got some people hunting over on the other side of us. So hopefully we'll have some luck tonight. If not, we will be sitting down this evening and putting a game plan together for first thing in tomorrow morning. So we will talk to you here in a little bit. Wish us luck. Got Austin all set up. I'm gonna get out of here. All right, so it's 35 degrees. Right at 3 p.m. We have a stiff north wind, so the wind is changed directions from this morning. We had a more northwest wind this morning. So I got Austin, as you just seen, all set up in the double-seater, overlooking the feeder and the creek bottom. I'm about a half mile up the hill and overlooking this big and beastie Brassica food plot. I got Matt about a half mile to my left in the pond bottom, so we've got a big triangle going on. Like I said, 35 degrees north wind. Did a card pull at lunch. Kamikaze was in here 3 mornings ago, about 4 a.m. And then a nice basket came in last night, basket 8 came in last night. Either one I would love for Matt or Austin to be able to harvest. So Matt just seen on his way in a huge cedar tree rub that he didn't see or didn't notice this morning. So it's heating up here, people. I'm really excited about this evening's hunt, even though we didn't see a single deer this morning. So hang in there with us, and hope you enjoy tonight's hunt. All right, everybody. So, not the victory kneel that we were hoping to have on opening day of Kentucky's Modern Gun here, but we didn't have any luck this morning. Didn't see anything other than what we bumped walking in about 2 hours before sunup, and so we got all set up today. Had Austin in his own stand. Matt was back in the pond bottom, and about right at 4 o'clock, I had my first doe come into the food plot. Man, I got excited. Threw the camera on, started doing some recording. I noticed behind her there were 3, 4, 5 other does coming into the field. So I was just getting ready to reposition the camera to record all the deer. And I noticed that deer, the first doe that came out, started posturing, started looking back towards the woods. And as you just seen, she kind of takes off out of there. So she blew out, or didn't blow out, but she just ran off and took all the deer with her. And so I'm thinking there's a buck coming. So I get the camera, I shut it off, I get it all repositioned, ready to record when this buck pops the top of the hill. And unfortunately, this young lady right here came to the top of the hill. So she cleared the entire field. I elected to go ahead and take her out. So we have one less fawn killer in the area. And text the next door neighbor and owns the farm next door. Has got a bunch of calves. They were really excited that we got her out. So Austin texted me, my son texted me and said, first and foremost, I almost fell out of the darn tree stand. Second, did we just ruin the entire rest of the night's hunt? And I was like, no, it's early. If you just stay put, they'll come back around. I was like, more than likely the deer that just left me are gonna come right to you. Sure enough, within 15, 20 minutes, all those deer came over. He got some really good footage over on his side. He had another 4-point come in tonight. So I'm really proud of him to showing the restraint at 18 years old, that the first one that comes in with antlers, he didn't pull the trigger. So great job. We're coming back out tomorrow, right guys?
Yep. Correct.
All right, so we'll be up dark and early, right back at it again. We are going to come back to this lease at least in the morning, and we might change gears tomorrow afternoon. So I hope you enjoyed today's hunt. I hope you continue to tune in for future episodes, because it's heating up and we're finally kneeling behind stuff, so that's great. But as always, wake up and hunt.